welcome to another exciting video. Today we'll be learning how we can combine the Flexbox sizing properties using the Flex Shorthand. The Flex Shorthand makes it easier to declare Flex Shrink, Flex Grow, and Flex Basis, but it sometimes has unexpected results because the defaults differ. So here you can see that we have the same page, three title classes with different backgrounds, and I can use the flex property that lets me pass three values, and they are flex grow, flex shrink, and flex basis, all space delimited. Now there are multiple configurations of these things. The defaults are different in this configuration just to mess things up. Let me show you a couple of examples. So the first one that we'll be taking a look at is the flex 1. So here I can go ahead and set flex as 1, and let's save this. When I do this, basically behind the scene what is happening is, if you see or observe closely, the value that we have provided to flex does not have a unit. So it gets passed through to the flex grow property. Flex shrink is also set to 1 because that's what the default is. Now flex basis is set to 0, which is unusual because flex basis usually defaults to auto. But in this syntax, if flex basis is not defined, it defaults to 0, and that is what is happening over here. Now if I take the next example, let's go to title 2, and here we'll be setting the flex as 20 pixels. Now because it has this unit of measurement, the only value that could be is flex basis. Flex grow in this case defaults to 1, which is weird because usually it defaults to 0. Flex shrink still defaults to 1, and flex basis gets that 20 pixel value. So let's save this, and you can see the response on the right side. Now in the third one, that's titled 3, we will be defining two space delimited values for flex keyword. So here we'll say flex colon 0 and then 80 pixels. So what we are doing, we are defining a unitless measurement first, and then we are defining a measurement with pixels on it. Flex grow gets the first measurement, that's 0. Flex shrink gets 1, still the default value, and flex basis gets the 80 pixels. Let's save this now. What's important to notice here is that the flex grow and the flex basis defaults are different when you use the flex shorthand notation than when you use the flex grow and flex basis notation. What's nice about this shorthand is if I set all the flex properties to 1, so here I'll be setting 1, here also I'll be setting 1, and here it's already 1. So basically what it means is that we are setting a flex grow of 1 and a flex shrink of 1 and a flex basis of 0. It makes all the children the same size and all grow to use all the space, which is something you'll find you'll often want to do with Flexbox. So let's save this, and there you go. If I expand this, you'll notice that all three are having equal amount of space, and when we are resizing it, you can notice that still the space of each of these h1 tags are still the same.